Hi, my name's Gemma. I'm one of our carnivore keepers here at Colchester Zoo, and I'm going to be introducing you to one of our cheetah here at the zoo today. So behind me we have our male cheetah Abassi. Many of you may have already seen Abassi here at the zoo at the enclosure down at Edge of Africa with his brother Zizi in the past, but he has now moved up to this enclosure just opposite our Komodo dragons a few months ago. So Zizi is still down at that enclosure and has also been joined by a female Anika. The reason that Abassi moved up to this enclosure was so that Zizi and Anika could take some time to get to know each other a little better, with the hope of them being able to breed in the future. So Abassi has settled in really well to this enclosure since he moved here a few months ago, and it did take him a few days at the beginning just to find his confidence exploring the enclosure, but now that he's been here for a little while we find he's a very confident cat, and usually in the morning we find he's very vocal, very chatty when we come in, and likes to come over and say hello first thing. So cheetahs actually have lots of different vocalizations that they make, and some of these are called chirps, some are called yips, and also purring and meowing. Here are some of the examples that we hear Abassi making on a regular basis. And the reason that cheetahs make vocalizations like this is because their voice box is the same as all small cats, so very much like your domestic cats at home, and it's actually very different to the bigger cats like lions and tigers, and that actually means that cheetahs cannot roar. So all of a cheetah's vocalizations will be used for some form of communication, and this will depend on the situation that they're in at the time. For example, when mother cheetahs are calling to their cubs to locate them, or when male cheetahs are calling to female cheetahs during mating seasons, and they also may produce warning vocalizations if they are feeling particularly threatened.
Hi, I'm Amy and I'm one of the keepers here at Colchester Zoo, and I'm lucky enough to work with our cheetah. So today is World Cheetah Day, and in honour of that I'm going to give you an update on our female cheetah Anika, who joined us earlier this year. Now Anika has settled in really well, and we've really gotten to see her character come through. She's quite a sassy cat and very cheeky, and she does like to play hide and seek with us and occasionally stalk us along the fence line. We've really been able to build up a relationship with her by doing lots of training. Now, the reason we've just got the two together is because we've had breeding recommendations to breed Zizi and Anika. Now, although they are in the same enclosure, they are not in with each other. So out in the wild, male cheetahs would hold a territory, whereas female cheetahs would be nomadic. So they would wander around and possibly come into contact with male cheetahs. So just like that, we're giving them the opportunity to see each other and smell each other. And what we're doing is we've put up camera traps. So we are looking for behaviours from Anika that show she is ready to breed. So hopefully in the not too distant future, we may hear the pitter patter of tiny little paw prints. And that'll be really good for conservation, because unfortunately cheetahs are classified as vulnerable. So by being part of this breeding programme, we are helping to secure the future for cheetahs.